Welcome back to Witch of Salem. We're doing a two-player game. We're playing with Tom. We're playing with Jenny. Tom's in green. Jenny's yellow. We're going to try to take down one of the great old ones. We're going to figure out what it is before we can take it down. We got a deep one on the board. We got troubles right here in Arkham. All right, first thing we do on a turn, or on an entire round, I should say, not on the turn, is we're playing a two-player game, so we will be drawing one creature card. And the creature card that we draw is a zombie. Okay, so we need a dagger and a Necronomicon to take it out. It was dead. That was not to be denied. Nevertheless, driven by an unknown will, it moved relentlessly toward its goal. Oh man, and if we get another zombie, same image, not the same name, we're going to lose 3. We're going to move this 3 on the track. This goes clockwise from the Witch of Salem. Witch of Salem is currently the cemetery. You do not put monsters at Miskatonic University. Only the shadows of the great old ones go here. Next up clockwise is the sanatorium. It's already got a deep one, so we keep going clockwise till we get to the Arkham News. And boom! In the Arkham News we have a zombie. And so that will solidify my decision to have Tom going to the church. I was thinking about that before we started. So Tom's going to go to the church. So he's going to play his church card. Of course, we discard that. Boom. Tom moves to the church. Now, there's no one there for him to interact with, so he's not going to exchange any items. There's no creature there at the church, so that's all good. Now, he can use an item, and he will use an item. He has a Necronomicon. And what happens when you do use a Necronomicon? Well, you reveal the next great old one. So he's going to discard this, and we will discard the next great old one. And the next great old one is right here, and it would be... oh, this looks great. Dagon. When placing new items at a location, leave any items... oh, you don't put any in empty with no cost. Ooh! That's brutal! We don't want that. Okay, that was very quickly Tom's turn. Up next is going to be Jenny. Alright, Jenny's up next. She's currently at the sanatorium with a deep one. She will be moving somewhere. Oh, we forgot to take an item for... jeez, we forgot to take an item for Tom Furley. He used the Necronomicon. The end of his turn, he's able to take one item. He's going to take one of the goggles. Jeez, forgot about that. So now he has that. All right, that makes sense. Apologize, rushing ahead. All right, now it is Jenny's turn. Jenny's sitting here. We have to figure out where Jenny wants to go. Jenny can go up to the witch house, get a dagger for free. She can go over here, get an artifact. You know what she needs to do? She already has this artifact. She can seal that gate by going over. You know what she's going to do? She's going to go to the cemetery. And let's get that gate sealed early on in the game. Boom! Goes to the cemetery. Over she goes. Nobody to trade with. No monsters are there. Don't need to worry about it. She is then going to use an item. She will use the artifact. And she will seal the gate. I know, a bit of cheating. House rule! House rule is... when I'm playing solo co-op like this, we reveal, when we use the goggles, we just reveal what's there, we know what's there, and that's how we're going to play the game, because the game is very difficult. So that's it. So that's not how the game's supposed to be played exactly. It's supposed to be hidden information, but of course if you're playing it solo by yourself, how are you going to have hidden information? So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to say there was a gate there, she got over there, closed it, and now she can take an item. And you know what? This is brutal. Let's zoom down here and I'm going to explain a little bit what's going on. Alright, she can take an item. She already has one elixir of ness. And you know what? I think she's going to grab the second one. This is brutal, and because there's 2 Necron symbols there, she's going to take that. But Necron has to move twice down the track. But I want her to have 2 like items because that's the way to get rid of the deep one. Alright, the first movement on the Necron track. 1, 2. Okay, well there's that. Okay, that was the end of Jenny Baxter's turn. That's the end of everyone's turn. So now we have to have an event happen. And yes, events are always a barrel of fun. So, oh, that's a monster card. What am I doing? We want an event. And we get, ooh, this is a good one. So the Witch of Salem is going to move clockwise 1 space. So he will move to the church from 5 to 6. Okay. Ooh, what does it say? A magical aura of hope and strength slows the evil for a short time. Until the next event, you pay nothing to take an item at a location. Oh, come on! We shouldn't have... Ugh, well, is what it is. So, until the next event phase, which is our whole next turn, we can take an item and we don't have to pay any of the costs anywhere. Ooh, I like that a lot. Okay, that was the end of an entire round. Well, let's do another one. So, the start of a round, of course, we draw 1 creature card. And let's hope we don't get a duplicate, because if we get a duplicate, bad things happen. And we end up getting a blood hunter. Oh, good lord. The nightmare creature emerged abruptly. That was the crucial moment. Seconds later, it was again invisible. Ooh, each player loses 2 sanity if this thing triggers. Yikes, and 2 daggers to take it out. Clockwise from the Witch of Salem. Well, we got a deep one here, so we go to the next one. Oh, we got a zombie there. So number 3 is the Witch House. Boom. We get a blood hunter at the Witch House. And now, it is time for Tom to take his turn. And let's see. And we don't have to pay. Oh, this is so cool. We don't have to pay this turn any of the costs for taking items. Ooh, that's good. All right, let's figure out what Tom's going to do. All right, I think what Tom is going to do is he's going to move over here to the sanatorium. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to play a sanatorium card. Boom, discarded. He moves here. Yes, there's a monster here. Yes, he has to roll the ugly die. And, ooh, that's the Necron symbol, which means oh, Necron's going to move 1 space down the track. Yep, Necron moves another space down the track. Oof, okay, we're still in pretty good shape. Now we'll go back to the sanatorium, and now Tom can take anything he wants with no cost. So yes, indeed, he's going to grab the Necronomicon because he does not have to pay that cost because of our event card that's out. So he grabs that. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, he's going to use an item. I'm getting things out of order. He's going to use his goggles. So he's going to spend that token, and we're going to look at the gate first. And it's a wall. We don't need to seal it. We don't care. It's just a wall. And now, for no cost, he is going to take the Necronomicon. Otherwise, it would cost 2 sanity. But because we have that cool event card, he doesn't have to pay anything. He now has another Necronomicon. Cool. All right, that's the end of his turn. We'll see if I can do Jenny's turn in the proper order. All right, let's get over to having her take a turn. Oh, I really wanted her to go back to the sanatorium, but she used her sanatorium card already, so she can't go there because she does have 2 elixirs. But she has another cunning plan. She's going to play the church card, so she discards that. She's going to move from the cemetery to the church. Now she can use an item. Does she want to take an elixir? I don't think so. Now, if she drinks an elixir here, she would heal 2, but she's only got 1 sanity loss. No big deal. We're not going to worry about it. She's not going to use an item. It's optional, so she's not going to bother. She is going to go ahead then and take an item. She's going to take another elixir, not paying the cost, remember, because of our event. Now she has 3 elixirs. She's got 3 of a kind, which is pretty good stuff. And that's basically, wow, very quickly, the end of her turn. And with the end of her turn, yep, now we go into another horrible event card. So let's see what happens. And unfortunately, that nice Craven card came out at the very first, because this lets everyone go back to Miskatonic, grab all their cards, but not happening. All right, zooming out, and have another encounter card. And that was a monster card, not an encounter card. But anyway, you get the gist. It's played, and it's not going to come back for virtually forever. All right, so our event is, oh cool, it's another good one. All right, we can put him anywhere we want. Witch of Salem heeds his allies' advice, and he prepares to confront the powers of the great old ones. Place the Witch of Salem on a location of your choice. Cool. All right. Is there any... Can we get rid of the zombie? Oh, man. Let's... see, here's where... Strategy. We need a dagger and a Necronomicon to take him out. We don't have it. We need two of a kind to take him out. But the only one with two of a kind is... Tom. Or not Tom, is her. She can't go there unless she goes to Miskatonic. Oh, man. And we cannot move... Oh, we can move him to Miskatonic. Because I think it's any location, right? Place the Witch of Salem on a location of your choice. No, we're going to place him at the sanatorium. That's where we're going to place him. Yes. Because maybe... Well, is he going to stay there or not? I don't know. Maybe not. We're going to leave him there, though. We get to move him anywhere we want. And now we have to pay the price if we go to locations and use things. Alright, it is a new round. And at the start of a new round, yes, we pull a creature card. And let's hope we don't have a duplicate and we get a Shoggoth. Oh, man, this is... Ugh. I need the goggles and an elixir to take this guy out. Oh, this is yeah. It had no recognizable shape. It was an evil-smelling, slimy mass, incessantly sprouting new tentacles all over. Oh, great Shoggoth. Shoggoth? Looks like a Shoggoth. Well, anyway, that's what it is. It is going to show up clockwise at the first location. So we will not put it here because we have a zombie, we have a blood hunter. And location 4, the hotel gets the Shoggoth. Oh, yo, okay. And up next is Tom. Tom has to decide where he wants to go. So let me do some thinking and we're going to come back and have him take his actions. Okay, I think we're going to have Tom spend his Witch House card. He's going to pop over to the Witch House, which is up here. Unfortunately, he's just run into the Blood Hunter, so he has to roll one die and lose that. Now, he does have a Necronomicon, so let's hope we don't roll that symbol. And he rolls a dagger, but he doesn't have any, so that's good. He does not lose anything. All right, let's zoom down here and figure out what he's going to do. All right, he can use an item. He has a Necronomicon. He is going to use it. So he's going to use it and lose it, which means we get to reveal the next Great Old One. And the next Great Old One is on number 3 spot, and it would be Hastur. And this is the Witch of Salem. Special abilities have no effect. Okay, that's not good. None of them are good. And we want to keep in mind, we want to keep this guy unrevealed for a while, because as soon as he flips over, the effect that's on his card is active the rest of the game. So we want to time it as best we can. All right, let's go back to the Witch House and finish off Tom's turn. All right, so over at the Witch House, he can grab... He's always going to go ahead and grab one of the daggers. Boom. He now has a dagger in his inventory. Yes, you can hold 3 items and 1 artifact. And that's it. That's the end of Tom's turn. Up next, it'd probably be the end of the episode, will be Jenny Baxter's turn. Then we're going to have one more event happen. So let's see what we're going to do with Jenny. Okay, you know what we're going to do with Jenny? She's got... Well, she can go to the Arkham News, Miskatonic, Witch House Hotel. She is going to go to the Miskatonic University. So she's going to play that card. She's going to move to Miskatonic University. And this one is, return all location cards to your hand, move to a new location next turn. So she basically gets all of her location cards back. And I believe she could use an item there. If the wit at the Miskatonic, you may give, okay, if a creature or shadow there, you roll the dice. You may use and discard 1 item. So yes, she can. There's no items to take at Miskatonic University. She will use... does she want to do that? Does she want to? No, she's not going to use an item. I was going to use one. She's got 3 of these elixirs to heal 1 of her sanity, but that leaves her 2 elixirs. And if she pops over to the sanatorium to try to get rid of the deep one, and she loses it by a bad die roll, then she can't get rid of the deep one. So I don't want to do that. But we're not going to use her item. She gets all of her cards back. That's the end of her turn. And yes, now it is time for the final event for our episode today. Let's hope it's not horrific. What do we get? We get... oh, wow, another good one. We are just getting all kinds of good events. All right, the Witch of Salem's going to move 3 spaces clockwise. 1, 2, 3. He's at the hotel. Ooh, okay, that's actually not bad. A rare sight, the sun shines on Arkham. You and the other players collectively recover 3 points of sanity. Oh, good choice that we didn't use our elixir. You may split these 3 points among yourselves as you see fit. Most excellent. All right, well, that just means that both of our characters are going to each get 1 to go back to maximum sanity. And that is basically the end of our episode for today. So we've got 3 of the old ones revealed. We know Shub-Niggurath, Dagon, and Hastur are not the ones we have to absolutely take out at the end of the game. So taking a look, this basically tells us what we need. So if it's Cthulhu, we need 3 of the same. We know it's not Dagger, Hastur, or Shub-Niggurath, so if we need Nyarlathotep, we need a couple of glasses and an elixir. And if it's Yog-Sothoth, 2 daggers and a Necronomicon. And if it is, who else was left? Cthulhu himself, well, yeah, we need 3 of a kind. Anyway, this little cheat sheet thing to let you know. All right, so thanks so much for watching along. To your comments, subscriptions, like, this is Witch of Salem. We're doing a 2-player game, and we're doing a house rule, which means when we flip over one of these tokens, it stays flipped over so everybody knows what it is. It's not exactly how the game's supposed to be played, but that's how I'm playing it. The game is tough enough as it is. So thanks so much, and thanks for watching, and hope to see you tomorrow for the continuation of Witch of Salem.